I was so nice to her. I would give her everything. I would show up, surprise her. And I feel like she didn't, after a while, she didn't want that because she went and did stupid shit.
People over their 30s shouldn't even be doing this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? There should be communication and there should be like, okay, I just want to be with you for sex and that's it. Are you okay with that?
Warning. This video contains super awesome content not suitable for people who don't enjoy super awesomeness.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. You guys know it's Kevin, and today we got the beautiful Miss Stephanie.
Hello.
All right, so today, I don't know, we're going to talk about how do you feel about nice guys?
Okay.
That's how you feel, okay?
Oh,
Okay.
I thought that was the intro. How do you feel about nice guys?
So,
I like nice guys.
you like nice guys?
Yeah.
Stop the cap.
All right.
I want a nice guy.
You want a nice guy?
Mm-hmm.
Cap.
Well, Mr. Andrew Tate has a warning to all nice guys. So we're going to watch this, and you're going to let me know what you feel about this.
Okay.
Or what he has to say, because I know you love Mr. Andrew Tate right now. He's your man. He's your kind of guy.
Oh yeah. Oh
If
yeah.
we read some of the comments down below, they definitely know you're into that Mr. Andrew Tate, right?
Yes, I love that tight man.
The Tate man. All right. So, anyways, let's watch this video, and we'll see what you think.
Okay.
You can be nice to women. I'm not saying don't be nice. But the idea of being nice in and of itself has no value because nice is something which is intangible. Nice is something that can be fabricated, right? You or I can go out there and be nice. We can be nice to people we don't like.
Yeah.
Anybody can be nice. So if there's no scarcity attached, how can I have a value? Something like status is very hard to fake, right? Something like that Lambo is very hard to fake. Something like all these things are very hard to fake, but nice can be faked. And in fact, most girls will tell you the guy that started off nice, as soon as he didn't get the pussy, he's the one who starts going, you know what, I don't even like you did this. The whole thing was a lie.
So when he said that part, how do you feel about that part right there?
That's true.
Do you feel, has that happened to you? Like a guy was really nice to you, and then as soon as you didn't give him the pussy, he's like, F you, I never liked you.
Didn't you say he doesn't get the pussy?
Yeah, as soon as he doesn't get the pussy, he starts saying, F you, I don't like you. Or, he's always the worst one. This was a nice guy.
I think the only time that ever happened to me was like when I was like in my teens. Like I've never been with a grown man who wouldn't get it and be like, F you. It would be more like he would just stop talking.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
So right now, no. Nothing like that. All right.
So these women have evolved when you come along talking nice to think, I remember the last psycho was talking nice. Nice is almost a red flag to a lot of women, right? Because why would you?
Do you feel that way?
Mm-hmm.
Being nice, and when someone's too nice, that's an instant red flag.
Yeah, like for me, I feel like someone being too nice is an instant red flag because I feel like not everybody is nice like that on a daily basis. So yeah, if you were to pick me up and we go on a date, you give me flowers, you open my car door, you say sweet nothings in my ear.
All the right words, like everything.
Yeah, everything I want to hear. A couple months go by and then he shows his true self, which is could be an ass, could be a psycho, like, you know what I mean? So yeah, I agree with that. Like I feel like people shouldn't be overly nice because it comes off as not genuine. People should just go in there and be their true self. You know what I mean? So yeah, I agree with that.
Okay.
And let's be honest, gentlemen, me being a misogynist, right? Let's be honest. Why would you be nice to a chick unless you're trying to right? But the point is, when a guy comes along trying to be nice, I think women instinctively kind of look at you and go, look, you just met me. You don't know me. And you're being extremely nice to me. And that, to a degree, I think warns them. That's deceptive on some level. I think that's the reason they're semi-repulsed by it. Like, you knew me an hour ago and you're being all nice to me. Like, what do you want? Well, we know what we want. And she knows what we want. Yeah. So the whole thing just looks fake. It doesn't look genuine, right? And integrity and being a genuine person is not just something that women respect in men. It's something that men respect in men. It's something that people respect in other people. So it's good when a woman meets you to know that you're a genuine individual. Doesn't mean don't be nice. But also means just because you got big titties, you start turning up and busting out presents an hour in. Yeah. It's just wrong. It triggers her radar. It's wrong. If you were a serial killer weirdo and you were uncomfortable with girls and you wanted to convince her to get back in the back of the van, you turn up with chocolates, bro. That's what you do. True.
So is that what
he knows a lot about that?
All right.
Turns up with chocolates.
What, you were saying experience?
Yeah.
Yeah, but remember, this guy is top G. Top G doesn't do that. Top G's trying to say that nice guys shouldn't be doing that because girls think right away it's a red flag, and girls start thinking, okay, something's wrong.
Because I feel like that is a red flag. Like nobody's just that genuinely nice on a daily, like, I mean, come on, we have to look back on our dating experiences just in general. Like you meet a guy, he's sweet, he gives you flowers, does all this stuff for you because it's called the honeymoon stage. And then after that, he doesn't take you on a date no more. He doesn't open your car. He says, open your damn car yourself, right? Open that door. He doesn't get you flowers, doesn't take you on dates. You know what I mean? So, and then he has like more of his personality, which could be a jerk, right?
Yeah.
You see that dark side of the person. I just wish that these men were just themselves from the very beginning. Yeah. Not like crazy. You don't have to, you know, not everyone is crazy when I say that, but like, you know, be yourself. Don't be overly nice. Yes, bring the flowers, bring all that, because that just shows that your appreciation of the person that you're taking out on a date. Yeah, do that. But I feel like that should be a consistent thing as well.
It should be.
Yeah.
Like from my part, I can say I've been the nice guy and I've also been the bad guy as well. And to be honest with you, from both point of views, I feel that being the bad guy is a lot easier than being the good guy. Because being the good guy, like I said, you got to spend some money. You got to appreciate your woman that you appreciate her. And do nice things for her, just out of the blue. I used to do that. I used to be that guy that just did nice things out of the blue. Like, surprise, like, holy shit, why are you here with flowers? Or, holy shit, we're going out? You didn't let me know. Like, it's a surprise. Right? I used to be that guy. All right? Then I quickly found out, you know, even though you're that guy, it doesn't always work out. Would you agree? It doesn't always work out just because females think it as a red flag right away. And I feel that what statement you just made is true. Females take it as a red flag. You're being too nice, something's up. You're probably doing something. When in reality, I wasn't. I was just being a genuine guy, being myself. And
I think what they also think about too is if like this is how you are all the time. Like let's say we're dating and then 6 years have passed.
Yeah.
Would you still be showing up randomly, bringing me flowers, bringing me a cake? Like, or is this just a show just to make me fall for you? And then once I'm in love or whatever, you know that person's not going to go nowhere.
Yeah.
So you don't feel like you got to do all that stuff anymore.
Yeah. I can't speak for everyone, but for me, I know I just kept doing that regardless. Like I would show up, not as often. I don't think it has happened as often, but sometimes I would just show up, be like, hey, here you go. Here's flowers. Like, and that will brighten up anyone's day. Like I appreciate that when I got flowers for my girl. And it brightened up her day. That's the thing about it. I mean, she made it because she wasn't expecting it. Or I would just leave like surprises random. I'm like, I'm at the door or in the room. I'm like, I don't know who did that. Obviously, it was me, but I don't know who did that. And it was spreading up their day. Okay. But then after that, that's me being a nice guy. And then after that, I realized, even though you do all those nice things, girls don't want that shit. I think girls do not really want that thing. They think they want that, but they don't.
They do want that. I think it's just, there has to be like a balance. You know what I mean? You can be the nice guy showing up with the flowers and everything like that, but they also want to make sure that if there's trouble, that nice guy is going to be able to protect them as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there is a specific like look or attitude that I think girls look for because for some reason, I guess it's more attractive to us. I don't know.
To be a bad guy.
Yeah. And as a bad guy, it means nice like look wise, you know, the earrings, the tattoo, like just the rough, manly look.
So you have to look rough.
I think that's like the bad boy kind of look though.
So this is why nice guys can't win.
Well, yeah, because nice guys walk around.
Because the girl will look at you, I'm like, you don't look so tough. Maybe I'll go to him, who's the asshole, but he looks tough. He can definitely take care of me.
Maybe. Right? I can't speak for every woman.
He will that guy over there, yeah, he'll take care of me. But this guy, even though he's doing the nice things, he's bringing the flowers, he's surprising me, he takes me out. No, that guy can't defend me. That guy's not the guy. He's just nice. Maybe I put him in the friend zone. Because he's nice.
You know what? I don't know. I don't know where we're going with this. I just know, like, me personally, I will try both of them.
Okay.
I will go and see what this nice guy has to offer. I would go see, when I say bad boy, I mean like tattoos and all that. I'm not going to be like, oh yeah, this boy likes to beat up people. I would not date him. But like, I would give them both like a shot, right? But there's another thing though with nice guys is some of them come off like insecure.
Yeah.
Insecure, really shy, timid. That's kind of a turnoff, right?
Okay.
A woman wants a guy who knows how he wants things.
They kind of judge the guy because they don't know at this point. Just because he's nice, you're gonna assume he's timid. But because this other guy looks all the tattoos and all this other stuff, he's the bad boy. So definitely he can.
See, but I'm actually
at this point you're kind of just assuming that nice guy can't do that, right?
No, I'm just referring to if you're dating the person, not just if you just see them.
Okay.
If you just look at them, you're like literally dating that person. You're dating that nice guy and he's literally like shy or wants to be respectful, which is a nice thing. But at the same time, like a lot of us women want a guy to take that charge and like go for the kiss. Don't be like, oh, I want to respect you, your boundaries and not kiss you. Like a lot of girls, we like to be grabbed and kissed. And there are girls out there that do like to be respected though. So I think it's like a balance of having to try and find that woman who likes that stuff, and it's hard.
But majority of women would go for
the bad guy.
The bad guy. Would you kind of agree with that?
A lot of women, we like to be like manhandled, right?
Manhandled. Okay. All right.
From time to time.
Yeah. Alrighty. Let's just keep watching this. See what else he has to say.
False.
You'd pull up in an ice cream truck.
Yeah, they'd be like, hey, baby, you're so nice. So there's something disingenuous about it. And that's what I think the confusion is, because a lot of guys also message me and say, oh, yeah, nice. I'm very nice to the women I associate with. I'm a nice guy. There's a huge advantage in life to being likable. That is a skill that most people should cultivate, being likable. I can actually honestly say all the people who YouTube aside, in the real world, the people who dislike me are people I've decided it's okay for them to dislike me. Or pure violent haters, which every man gets, right? But if I'm in a conversation with somebody and I want them to like me, I have a 100% success rate. I know how to make people like me. I know how to be a likable person. I had a guy come to me the other day and he said, oh yeah, the women in my office really dislike me. I'm like, why? Oh yeah, well, they're this, they're that. I'm like, bro, you're in a corporate setting arguing with chicks. HR, you're gonna get wrecked. Like, be likable. Like, do something. Like, how can you not be likable on that level? Mm-hmm. So all in all, I think being likable is a superpower, and I think it's something you should cultivate, and it translates across everything from business to women to everything else. And if you're likable enough, you'd be amazed what you get away with. I mean, you see me on Fresh and Fit. I say some shit, bro. But I'm likable enough, but the girls got to sit there and go,
yo, I'm watching you talk crazy, and you're surrounded by 10, 15 chicks, and you're sitting in the middle, and even you're talking crazier, they're getting cozier and cozier. And I'm like,
yeah, right. It's called getting cozy.
Oh, that is so true.
But also, I feel like those chicks know he has money, so they want to please.
So it's a kind of even though at this point it's a status, like he said at the very start, it's a status thing.
Yeah.
So when you work hard enough as a man to get your money, your wealth, girls will come. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
Girls will come. But the thing about it, if you don't have that status, you feel like girls will still come? Probably not.
I mean, they'll come, but if there was a guy over there that had more of a status versus the other guy without one, they're gonna try for the status guy.
So at the end of the day, because Andrew is basically what he said right there. It's better to be likable than it is to be a nice guy. Would you kind of agree with that? When he says likable, like people like you, like you're a nice person, right? But you're not going to go out of your way for somebody. Mm-hmm. Maybe you're just really good at talking. Mm-hmm. Maybe you're just like, okay, if you need something, I'm here, but I'm not going to call you, kind of thing.
Okay, so I feel like being likable is something that people need, and not everybody has it. Not everybody is likable. But being a likable gives you an advantage because people like you, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I guess it can work, being likable, because you, like you said, you be likable, but then if they need you for something, you're not there. Like, what did you mean by that?
Well, if they need you for something, you don't like you're gonna rush over. Like most nice guys probably rush over. Okay, I'm on my way, right there, and then the girl just disappears again.
Okay.
Like she only comes to you when she needs something.
Okay.
This is why.
Right. Yeah. Okay, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, and I know there's plenty of girls there who keep that guy or a friend, whatever, there, and only call him when they need something.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Other than that, they're not gonna sleep with him, even though he's a nice guy to them. He's probably doing all the right things. They're like, I can't sleep with this guy, but it's good to have him around just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah, so, there's some women out there that will try with a man who's nice to pay her bills or whatever like that. Like if he comes across as like really nice and really into you,
even though you're not into him, but he's really into you.
They're gonna try and get what they can.
Yeah,
some women, not all.
And this is why, again, right there, it kind of proves the point. It's better to be an asshole, because an asshole or whatever, a bad guy, it's gonna be like, know right away, okay, you're just trying to get my money. I don't need to do this with you. Mm-hmm. But a nice guy will probably think like, oh, that's not a problem. It's okay. But meanwhile, that girl doesn't really want him. She just want to use him for what he has.
Yeah.
And that's the sad part, because there are plenty of nice guys out there, and that I know, and you see them like they're wondering what they did wrong. They'd be nice to the girl, and the girls would just distance themselves, or the girls would just look at other men that are bad guys or bad boys or whatever you want to call it, rather than try to make things work with that nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and it's sad, because I feel like 90% of women are like that.
Yeah. I wouldn't say 90%.
Majority of the women, I would say 90%.
But I'd say like the younger generation is kind of building up like that.
Yeah, they just want the buff guy, the guy
money.
Looks.
Yeah, with money.
Yeah, the guy with money, and they don't notice the nice guy who was probably doing everything for them. Because I remember in high school, there was this one girl I really liked at this point, and came to the point where she would call me for everything and talked, and we had good conversations, and she would hang out with me. We'd go out, sure, but then after she started dating somebody else, and I was like, oh, that moment, I was like, fuck, I just got friend zoned because I was too fucking nice to her, so she put me in the friend zone. And I would still remember this. It was so bad. Like, I'm gonna put this out there. There was a story I had. I was at her house,
mm-hmm.
and her man randomly showed up. And guess what? She told me, go in the closet. And I went in the closet. And I stood there. She was there with her man. And since after that day, that's when I kind of realized, like, fuck. It sucks being a nice guy. You get friend zoned.
I've never heard this story.
I know you never heard this story.
You're going to have to tell me this later.
Yeah, I never told her that story. And I'm not going to say the person's name because she's probably, she doesn't watch my stuff. But anyways, you never know. But since that day, I realized you can't get into that friend zone because it sucks. Because you see the girl that you like the whole time with someone else, that shit hurts.
I don't think it was more of a friend zone. I think you're just being used. Because if you were a friend, and I think I have a cat here. If you were a friend and her boyfriend showed up, it shouldn't have been an issue because you're a friend. You know what I mean? If you were...
Like, she knew I liked her, right?
Oh, okay. Well, then there you go. She was using you.
No, well...
Clear as day, she was using you, or both of you. I don't know, but mainly you, because you had to go in the closet. So
like, I think after that, that's when I kind of realized you can't be too nice to females at all.
But it's not even just that. You gotta pick the right female. Not every female's gonna be like, oh yeah, give me this, and then go in the closet. My man's here. Like,
well, that's true. But then even then, after that, I kind of like that day, I kind of stopped being so nice to girls. But then later on in life, when I was like dating somebody, I started liking that person. I started doing nice things for that person, and the same thing happened.
You had to go in the closet?
No, I didn't have to go in the closet. But what I mean is that she kind of took advantage of me. I felt at the time took advantage of me. And she went out, did her thing, and then she came back to me all the time, like, what the fuck? And I was so nice to her. I would give her everything. I would show up, surprise her. And I feel like she didn't, after a while, she didn't want that because she went and did stupid shit, which I found out. And I was like, what the fuck? And then I got very bitter. And then I found when you stay, like, treat them like assholes, I find that girl tried harder. Then I was like, clicked to me. Like, holy shit, I don't got to work as much if I'm an asshole. Like, I legit didn't have to work as much. But she just kept thinking that something was wrong, right? It's just, she just kept thinking something wrong. She kept trying to figure out what was wrong, like trying to fix it the whole time. Meanwhile, I was just upset and angry and I just didn't care anymore. So I feel like as a man, younger man or whatever, it's easier to be an asshole sometimes because girls just keep thinking something's wrong with them and they keep trying to fix it when the reality, that guy's just an asshole. Maybe just move on.
So, I mean, this also has to, I feel like it has to do with age as well. Because, I mean, young. People over their 30s shouldn't even be doing this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? There should be communication and there should be like, okay, I just want to be with you for sex and that's it. Are you okay with that?
She belongs to the streets.
Or I want to be with you.
Yeah.
Do you want to be with me? Like, there shouldn't be any of this game stuff. And I feel like when you're getting older, it's a little bit harder because we have dealt with all that BS before.
Tell me about it.
So it's hard for us to kind of open up, or if we see little signs that we don't like, we kind of just want to be like, okay,
right away.
Next person.
And what do you say is because of all, like you said, all the guys or whatever, the relationships you had in between? Like the thing about it, most guys don't mature till they're in their 30s, 40s, right?
Mm-hmm.
Most girls mature at a very young age.
Yeah.
Like a girl's at their prime, maybe I would say like maybe 20, 25. That's a prime age for most girls.
Prime meaning what?
Like they're mature than guys.
Oh, like mature at that.
Because girls tend to mature faster than guys, right?
Well, you know, girls do mature faster than guys. Yeah.
So then I feel like, why didn't most girls want that between those ages? It's when they're in their 30s, they tend to look for that.
Well,
they don't want the nice guy at that time because trust me, there's plenty of nice guys around that time, but they don't want that.
See, that's where I think you're okay. When I was in that age, I clearly wanted that. There was a lot of women who want that. We just couldn't find it. That's the problem. We couldn't find it because a lot of you men, because you guys don't mature fast enough or whatever the case is, you're not ready for it. So we're here looking, and now we're in our 30s.
Yeah.
And now after our experiences dating in our 20s.
Yeah.
Now we're 30 and now we know what we want. We know what signs to look for. We know that we don't want to have our time wasted.
Yeah.
You know, and then there are some that are still kind of like, oh, why did he?
Yeah.
And the asshole boyfriend or guy that she's dating doesn't respond to her and she's just like, what did I do? Blah, blah, blah. But those type of women are the ones that are insecure. So that's like another group of women. So yeah. I mean, I don't know.
So, what do you think? Like, what do you think that nice guys in this day of age have a chance, or do girls still prefer the bad boy?
I feel like after a certain age, we want.
Let's just Andrew right now. Would you want Andrew right now?
Would I want him?
Yeah. He has his money. He's pretty successful.
No, I would not want him. I feel like
Why is that? He's the bad boy. He's confident. He'll defend his woman.
It's not that he's a bad boy.
He is a bad boy, though. He's confident. He's like,
not the bad boy that I like.
Okay,
is what
why?
I mean.
Tell me what you like.
I just don't like his personality.
Why?
His
why
attitude.
What about it?
He just comes off too aggressive.
Okay, what's your bad boy? What do you like in a bad boy?
That he's not aggressive.
Okay.
But he's sweet.
But you want him to defend you, right?
He's sweet to me. He's smart. He knows what he wants. He's confident. But I don't want him to be like, oh, this, like, I don't, like, he talks down sometimes on women, like when he goes, oh, you bitch, this is like, I don't like that.
No, he doesn't talk to women like that. No, don't think he goes talk to women like that.
No, but when he talks in general, he's talking
he's
talking about women like that by referring to them as bitch and this and that. Like, yeah, I know sometimes we joke around and we see those things, but I don't know. The vibe that he gets, I wouldn't date a guy like him, even with the money.
Okay.
He's just not I wouldn't want to waste his time
You wouldn't waste his time or your time?
Well, both. I wouldn't want to waste his time or my time, right?
Yeah.
Andrew Tate, no.
Okay, so of all the guys that you've dated before, how many bad guys, how many good guys? Majority bad, majority good? Nice guys?
Well,
Like someone who does a lot of things for you, everything, you know.
you know what? I don't know. Like the guys that I've dated came across as they were nice,
In the
but then
start?
they were bad.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of hard when you say, oh, were you with good guys or bad guys? Like, I thought I was with good guys. I don't know. But they had that look, like, you know, attractive.
Yeah.
Some had tattoos, some didn't. So I don't really know. Like, I can't really put a label on who was a good guy or a bad guy.
Yeah.
Because in my view, I thought they were all good, right? I don't know. Maybe it's something that these bad guys release off them that their
hormones, pheromones.
their pheromones come releasing out, and we're just like,
I want that.
and then we're attracted to it.
Yeah.
And it's a bad guy. Like, I don't know. But yeah, I literally thought they were all good guys.
And they weren't.
No.
Yep. Well, from my experience, I find that most of the girls that I've been with, it's a, like, you got to be kind of, you let them know some stuff, but you got to kind of be mysterious. You be nice to them once in a while, but at the same time, when it's time to go, lady, it's time to go, and she knows. Like when I say we're leaving now, she's like, okay. I feel like you got to be assertive and tell them what they want. Like most girls think you don't want to ask a girl. I find you don't ask girls something. Like you tell them what they want, and they listen to you more when you tell them. Like you just said earlier, you said you want a guy that knows when to just kiss you and grab you. You know what? Because that guy knows when to tell you what's going to happen. He's not going to ask you.
Well,
he's just telling you, listen, we're kissing, or he just kisses you because he knows what he wants. He's assertive. That's the word I'm using. Assertive. Like he confident. He knows.
You mean assertive?
Assertive is that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And that's kind of what you want, right? And this is why I learned it's better to just do it, take your shot, and not think about it. And most girls actually want that.
I wouldn't want a guy to tell me, "Oh, we're leaving now." I'd be like,
so
what the hell?
So about this, what if your guy or whatever guy came over and be like, "All right, I got a surprise for you. Get in the car."
I'd be like, "Okay."
He just told you what to do.
Yeah, but he said it's a surprise.
Why?
So obviously, I'm not going to be like to him, "Oh, you got a surprise for me? I don't want it." Like,
why? He just told you what to do, though.
But
he legit just told you what to do.
But he's doing a nice gesture
you
for me.
You just said that you didn't want a guy to tell you what to do.
But he's doing a nice gesture for you. So it would be rude for me to be like, oh, I don't want to get in the car right now, even though he has a surprise. Like that would be me coming off as rude. If like he was to be like, oh, guess what? I have a surprise. We're going to go out for dinner. Get ready. What am I not supposed to get ready?
Well,
he's telling me what to do, right?
Telling you what to do.
Okay, but he's being nice. He's basically saying he wants to take me out, right?
Okay.
Do something nice for me.
So what if, let's say another situation. What
if he was to say, get in the car, we're leaving now. And I'm like, what? Why are we leaving? Then I'd be like, the heck? I'm not getting in the car. I don't want to leave yet.
That's what most girls want, though. They want someone to tell them what to do. I find that most girls want that.
I don't want that.
You kind of said it earlier. You kind of did.
No, I was referring to kissing. Yes, but for him to demand me to do something, no. If we're in a moment, if we're having a moment, and it should be a kissing moment.
So basically, it's only when you want to listen. That's what you're trying to say.
No.
When you want, when it's better suitable for you to listen to him.
No, it's if he's doing something like if. It's based on the attitude, right? Behind everything. Like if we're at a friend's house and he yells at me like, oh, we're going to go now, get in the car.
So if he came at you nice, I'm like, oh, we're going to go now.
Or he'd be like, oh, sweetie, I'm getting tired. Can we go now?
So he has to make
well, he could be getting tired, right? You have to have a reason why you want to leave, right? Or I'm kind of bored. Can we get going? And then I'll be like, okay, yeah, just give me like 5 more minutes or whatever. Like communication, right? Okay. You don't have to be demanding because that is just, I don't know. That comes off too much. I don't like it.
All right. So I think we're going to wrap this up. So before we get out of here, I just want to say, personally, I think that bad guys win. And I think nice guys, don't be nice, be likable. That's what you got to be. We agree that you need to be more likable over just being a nice person.
Sure. Be likable.
All right. But if you're young, be a bad guy. Okay?
No.
If you're young, be a bad guy. Okay, life experience. Just telling you.
No.
When they're younger, they don't want
No,
nice
you
guy.
can still be a good guy. Just don't freaking give her everything.